Now, a Samoan chief on trial for slavery says he brought 5 of the complainants to New Zealand to perform at his mother's birthday party, but they ran away and became overstayers. Joseph Auga Matamata denies 11 charges of trafficking and 13 charges of slavery over a 26-year period. His trial is now in its 5th week in the High Court in Napier, and today, under cross-examination by the Crown, he continued to deny any wrongdoing. Anusha Bradley was there and filed this report.
Mr Matamata paid for the return flights, 3-month visitor visas and passports of 5 men who arrived in July 2003. All 5 have told the court they came to New Zealand to work. Under cross-examination by Crown Prosecutor Clayton Walker, Mr Matamata denied it was the case.
You were quite happy to spend this money because they were going to earn an awful lot more for you. That's why you brought them over.
No, sir, no. I disagree there.
Mr Matamata said the men came to perform for his mother's 80th birthday party.
Now just remind us, what was the purpose of these 5 people coming to New Zealand at that time?
To celebrate my mother's 80 years old in New Zealand, and they came as a group and make some item for her, dancing, yeah, and come to New Zealand to have a look what's the New Zealanders look like, what's life here is all about, and then go back home.
But the men did not go home. Many either ran away or became overstayers. Mr Matamata said, despite being their chief, he had no control over that.
That's true. That's my job to remind and encourage them. It's a time for you to leave. But if they don't want to go, what can I do? When they run away, what can I do? I can't force them.
When asked by the Crown why the men's visas expired a month before his mother's birthday, Mr Matamata said they held the celebrations early because of that. But he appeared confused about how old his mother was turning.
Do you see actually she turned 86 that year, not 80?
I beg your pardon?
Do you see that she actually turned 86 that year, not 80?
Oh, well, I just go what she told me.
He denied ever beating the men or having strict rules in his house.
There's no rule. That's their own way of talking, rules. I got no rules in my house. Everybody's the same. Everybody's do what they want to do. Go out, go to the shop, anywhere. I don't stop them.
Mr Matamata's Hastings house was raided by the police and Immigration New Zealand on the 8th of August 2017, 6 months after one of his workers complained about his treatment. In the days after the raid, the police intercepted Mr Matamata's phone calls. The Crown asked him about one phone call he made to a woman, which was translated into English by a registered translator and double-checked by another.
You said to her, these guys have told everything about we did, everything that we did that enabled them to come to New Zealand. Why did you say we?
Well, it's English. I don't think English is similar to how we speak in Samoa, do we? We speak Samoa on the phone, not in English. So I don't know if this typical is right.
Mr Matamata said all the 13 complainants were lying because they wanted visas to stay or live in New Zealand. The defence will call its second witness tomorrow. In Napier for Checkpoint, Anusha Bradley.